thought, yeah, I've heard those things, and I've agreed with that in my past. So yeah, I've agreed with that. And then later you said, I don't see one demon under every bush, I see 1,000 under there.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard that axiom before too, and I thought, yeah, I've agreed with that thing, you know, like, yeah, God, they see demons around every corner, you know. You know, and just, you know, and then you were starting to talk about your situation with the dog. And it brought up another remembrance of me going to put the rubbish away, and I had Dylan with me, and this pit bull comes charging up at us. And I just summoned up all the rage I could, and I just back kicked that dog and knocked it. I don't know. It didn't bother us anymore. but you know, it came. You know, I'm starting to see these differences between the way being led by the Lord does things and being reliant on yourself does things. Yeah. And one is way easier than the other.
And you get a penny.
You know, I mean, I can see that thing, but so I started to see, I mean, just kind of like a little mini, what do you call it? Revelation.
Yeah.
While we're sitting here, you know, just of all the times you sit in your office and we talk about some stuff, and I'm like, yeah, okay. And it kind of really rolled back in kind of as a revelation that, you know, the things you used to have, the little foxes.
Yeah.
You would never think that a thought like that would be a little fox.
Yeah.
But you know, what is that thought?
Yeah.
Scorning. It's, you know, it's like, you know, idiots. You know, I think, you know what I'm saying? You know, you never consider that, you know, and like you said, well, you just file stuff away and say, do I agree with it?
Yeah.
Yes, no, file it away. And it really was interesting because, you know, I mean, we have some similarities going through the Navy and growing up in aviation and stuff like that. And I listened to the way you approach things and then the way I approach things, and I always seem to come out ahead too, but not the way you came out ahead. And so it was like looking at being God-made and being self-made.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, that's kind of the road in front of me is, you know, I've been self-made. I mean, you're talking to me about being religious, and I think, I hate religion. I despise even the words of it. You know? And yet, I realize, you know, just in our conversation that, you know what, I am my own religion. I became my own religion.
Yeah.
And,
Pharisees.
and it's like,
Yeah.
is this in my book of
Absolutely.
scripture? That's not right. You know, it sounds, you know, it sounds right, but I also agree with this, as you know. And so, you know, just it was really stirring me up, and it was really enlightening, just the Lord to say, here, look at all these things that you've talked to Gene about. Look at all these things that you thought. Let's just put a little bit of flesh on it here. I mean, it's pretty exciting to me. It probably sounds stupid to everybody else, but it's really exciting.
No, it's good stuff. It's great, Russ. That's really good.